What's going on, guys? Live and direct. D.lux in this bitch. Well, like I said, it was early morning. I should go over there and sit by the river, but I ain't. I gotta go to the shop. But I just chased down the FedEx truck. Got my carpet in the back for the 67. I think it's a 67 or 68. I don't know. One of them. It's impala though. So I got the red carpet in the back. I chased them down and got the carpet. So I'm headed down this long road. I hate going this way. This is like it's the longest road on the planet. At least I get to drive, see all these big ass houses in this neighborhood. Well, my neighborhood, whatever. I love these houses. But I guess today I'm gonna try to finish that console up and put these gold switches in the in that 442 at the top up and down. I got these little bitty gold switches. That's actually a switch push button. My momentary push button. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook those up and see if I can have it without a relay to power the top up and down. I don't know. I'll figure it out, I guess. Get that done and get him ready to go. So stay tuned. I want to get me a coffee and a donut because they got a sale for $2. You know I'm cheap. I know I'm cheap. So going to get me a coffee and donut. No rip it this morning and get my ass to the shop so I can start this half a day because I'm not staying there all day. I'll take my little girl. She having a little. Want to have a little party or something. She wants some Joe's Crab Shack and she want to go skating with her friend and she want to go to the Ninja Wars trampoline park. So I pretty much got a full day, so I'm about to just go do a couple things this morning and so I can have a messed up, long, hurtful day because I know my body gonna be hurting after I finish doing all this jumping around and skating and eating crab legs and shrimps and all this other stuff. But anyway, yeah, that's my day. So I'll get back to you when I'm at the shop. I'll holla. What up, what up, what up? Back on this 67 Impala. Alright, this the problem. Okay, so we got the dash in there. As you see, the dash is in here. Still gotta put the aluminum trim on, but the dash is in there, double stitched, wrapped. Okay, but this is the problem right here with the console. Now, if you look down there, look straight ahead, he relocated his pedal. So his pedal is way down in the corner down there. So he might have to drive with his tippy toes. I don't know. Because that speaker is right there. So that's how close it sits. And then this radio. If I put the radio straight back, it sits too far up like that. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the radio going like that. I don't know what angle that is, but I'm gonna have it like that going back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to cut this bigger at the top, build a platform under the bottom so it'll slide in and rest on the bottom platform in there that way. That's the easiest way to put the radio in there. And it'll probably stick out the top, maybe half inch, quarter inch across the top. Might stick out right there, but everything else will be alright. So I'm just going to change the shape of that hole a little bit. But everything else fits pretty good. It's ready to go. The shifter is in the right position. So I probably just make a boot to go under the bottom, because this sticker comes off, that's chrome, and that'll match with the rest of the billet trim and everything else. So I'm about to take this out, get this floor all cleaned up, get ready to put this pad on, do my measurements for the carpet, and I'm gonna show you what the carpet looks like. This is the carpet. This is how I get my carpet. See, I could have bought a molded carpet for that, but when I do my custom molded, sometimes the molded carpet don't even fit right, so I make my own. So we see the it comes in a row. I bought 2 yards. 2 yards is enough to do any car. So let me see. As you can see, red. Same carpet they got the molding. They make the molding out of it. Just I buy it in yardage, so it's a straight roll, so I can do what I have to do. I had this car covered up, so I'm about to move these other cars out the shop, pull it in, probably later on the day, and get it ready to go. So I'll get back at y'all. I'll holler. Okay, now I laid the carpet down in the car, I unrolled it, and basically what I'm doing is making a pattern of this floor. It's going to look kind of loose and baggy right now because there's no pad under there. I'm just making the basic floor shape. So I cut a hole in the middle so the shifter will stick up through. I laid it down. So right here, when you see these chalk lines, see, this is the curve of the floor. It curves like that, the hump, and then you see the line on the other side. So basically, if you take this middle section out and you squeeze it together, them two will make that lay flat. So what you do is, on this line, you cut about 1/4 of an inch inside this line right here, all the way down, both sides. When you cut that out right there, the carpet will lay flat, but you have to sew it. So it's called cut and sew. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. Now, I don't know if you can see that. Look, I cut that section out. You see how it lays together? And once I put a stitch in there and sew it with some red thread, you'll never be able to see it, because it's going to fit the exact curve of the floor. So that's how you do the cut and sew carpet. And then right here, everything is flat right here, so kick panel cover that up. So I just cut a slit there so it'll give you some relief. So I better glue all this flat, and then that'll go behind the kick panel. And then in the back, it's the same thing. Cut a slit in the middle right here to give it some relief. You see, you'll be able to glue all this to the floor, and you won't have no problem with laying that flat. And basically the floor of this car is flat, so you don't have to worry about too much. It's pretty easy on this car. But like this corner right here, you see, basically if you pull this tight like that, you want that to go on up like that. So you draw a line. So I draw the line that goes up like that and down. Because if I would squeeze this carpet to make it tight, it'll go just like that. So what I do is I cut it 1/4 inch inside on both. That'll give me my sewing allowance so I can sew it together. And then it should lay flat. So I'll show you how that looks. So once I cut that middle section out of there, as you see, and I sew it together, that'll lay flat. I see, if you didn't have a sewing machine and you was good with glue, you can actually glue that like that, and you will never see this line right here, because all you gotta do is brush it over like that. This is chalk, by the way. So, and most of this stuff, the seat has an overhang, so it overhangs this far, and plus you have a side trimming right there, so you'll never see that anyway. In the middle, you don't have to do nothing, just put a couple of relief cuts in here, and then when you glue it down, just pull it and it'll stick. And you do the same exact thing to the other side, to that side over there too. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take this carpet out and I'm gonna sew it up, And then that's all I'm doing on this today, because I don't feel like doing any more. I have other stuff to do on another car, and I will finish this car sometime later next week. I'll holla.